Well, we are tracking the chance for severe storms this weekend, which means more rain for lakes and rivers that are already experiencing high levels of water. Today, officials reduced the water that's flowing through Keystone Dam to try and accommodate and manage that incoming rain. 2 Works for You's Chris DeMaria is at Tulsa's river parks tonight. And Chris, how long have those preparations been going on now?
Karen, some of those preps took place this afternoon. Others have been going on all week, but the plans could change depending on where that storm hits tomorrow.
It's not an everyday occurrence, but it's certainly a situation that we've been through before and will be through again.
This was the final, but one of the most important stages of storm prep today. After Keystone Lake's levels began steadily decreasing, the Army Corps of Engineers lowered the gates, reducing water flow from 100,000 cubic feet per second to 80,000. And while that's still a lot of water moving through, it makes a big difference for the Arkansas River downstream.
As we cut back on releases from Keystone Dam, that allows for more downstream capacity for any runoff that comes into the river.
Army Corps of Engineers Hydraulics Chief David Williams says the decrease in water flow should reduce the river's level by a couple feet. Until Friday, it had steadied at 14.7 feet above normal stage. That's just inches below flood stage. Along the banks, a couple feet of water might not look like a ton of difference, but when I step down here, this step will be entirely exposed, as well as another rung of those chains. And most importantly, it gives the river a good cushion if we do get a bunch of rain down here this weekend. Experts will continue to keep an eye on the Keystone Dam as rain moves in and adjust it accordingly. If heavy rain falls up north and flows into Keystone Lake, they'll need to let more water out through the Keystone Dam. That would affect downriver areas like Tulsa by rising the levels of the Arkansas River. But if we get more rain down south, it could affect low-lying areas like the river parks and spots between Bixby and Leonard. If that's the case, the Army Corps of Engineers could close the dam even more to account for flood stages. Over the past week, 20,000 sandbags have been filled. Tulsa Emergency Management says they're in place in several low-lying areas, and dozens of departments are ready to react to street and river flooding. Officials tell me they've taken note of recent flooding hotspots. They have first responders at the ready if those spots begin to fill up again. In Tulsa, Chris DeMaria, 2 Works for You.